I come from Ireland. I work in TV and movies. I'm a sound recorder, but I also do a bit of video recording, photography. I'm a musician, so I also write music for TV and film. My girlfriend's from Denver, so this is how I ended up being over here. We found out about OTA on the television, and we came in for the half-day class, and we're glad that we did. I work with glass, and I'm a furniture maker, designer maker, and it's they're expensive products, and they're not essentials. It's not things people needed, and I suppose we could see the signs of the economy closing down before other businesses may have been able to. So we made a decision that while we were ahead, we would quit, and when things got better, we would start back up again. So we started in 1996, closed down in 2007, 2008, just in time. Now, at the end of your life, you're going to regret the things that you didn't do. So like, you may regret some of the things you did do, but you will regret the things you didn't do. Like, if life presents opportunities, investigate them. It may just work out. I was talking with two of the other students at lunchtime about how serendipitous finding out about OTA was. Robert, he had been downsized, and he had seen an advertisement, or an advertorial, I'm not sure what they're called, on Channel 2, I think he said, and it was just the right timing. And Tim, he had been trading stocks already, and his girlfriend and him had a conversation about how he should take it more seriously, maybe get some training, and an OTA flyer came on the door. And myself and my girlfriend, we were watching TV, which we don't normally do, and as soon as advertisements come on, we usually flick the channel over. But this OTA section on Channel 9 came on, and we thought it was an interesting opportunity. And because of my philosophy of, well, if it seems interesting, take a look, find out more, we made the phone call, and we came in, and we're doing great now. It has been a life-changing opportunity. I'm glad we took advantage of it. I'm from Ireland, Rebecca's from the United States. We can't, because of visa rules, we can't spend all the time in each other's country. And one of the hardest things is we can't work in each other's country. So the trading that we do, it can be done anywhere. So we can do that full time. So it's my responsibility while I'm here on holiday to trade. It's a godsend. It makes everything easier. Like I said, I can't work while I'm here, and I can stay here for 3 months, and then when we go back to Ireland, Rebecca can't work there, and I have to work. So it's great that while we're in Ireland, she can trade all the time, and while we're in the States here, I can trade all the time. I can take the classes as well. When Rebecca stays off, she comes in. We'll come in whenever we can, because every time we come here, there's something new to learn. Jody has improved his system to make it easier and make it more accurate, I suppose. Like I said earlier, I have a background in TV and movies. I've been a part of a few productions. One of the biggest ones was Game of Thrones. I was in front of the camera for Game of Thrones. I was a Night's Watch, season 4, episode 6, as far as I remember. I got a few moments of screen time, but for the rest of the time, I'm behind the camera with the boom pole, recording sound. I find that like, you get in the action, but you get a lot of downtime, so you can take it easy, and then you're right in there again. You get to talk with all the actors and actresses, because you have to mic them up. You're in there with everything that's happening, but again, the camera takes a lot of time to set up, so you can go and relax, get ready, take it easy, while everybody else is running around mad. But one of the things about that side of things as well is, I was telling the guys earlier that in my few moments of glory on Game of Thrones, it took 4 days. I was on screen for maybe altogether 6 seconds, maybe less. There was one full day I was there, and I was basically paid to sleep, eat, sleep, and then go home. They just need as many extras as possible. If they don't have enough, then it's going to look bad. So they always bring in more than they need. And if you're at the end of the queue when they're filling the set, then you just have to go and find somewhere to be quiet. Well, all the students are different. I don't know what kind of impression I would have had of trading. What kind of personality that would take. I suppose what comes to mind is people in suits, briefcases, champagne lunches, expensive whiskies, cigars, that kind of thing. But it's just all walks of life. You meet all kinds of people, and one of the great things is that everybody's so friendly. Everybody's willing to help each other out, which makes the class even better because there's somebody who's a level above you who can explain things that you're not getting in a way that they've had to sort of come up with themselves to be able to understand. And it's such a friendly environment. Well, in the live class I've only actually had one instructor, Jody Wong, and he's great. He's a great personality. He's very friendly. He wants you to succeed. He wants his students to do well. He's very fast, which is another reason why having retakes in the class is good, because they can help you get through something that you might be stuck at, while Jody takes everybody else forward. Like I said, he's funny, so he makes his lessons enjoyable, and there's a great atmosphere of everybody being involved, and you can stop him at any time and get something clarified. But there's no pressure to actively get too involved if it's outside your comfort zone. You can pay attention and get involved as much as you want or as much as you need. But I would encourage people to get involved as much as possible, because when you demonstrate what you don't know, you can be taught the right way to do it. But if nobody knows that you don't know something, then you're going to struggle. One of the biggest things pieces of advice I would give to someone who's thinking of following this path is, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme at all. It's you get out of it what you put in. If you can dedicate your time to learning, follow the rules, and carry it out as you're taught, then it will work. But it won't work in a week, and it won't work in a month. But if you put the time in, then it will come, and you'll be happy.